Welcome to the first episode of Here Let Me Explain That For You. In this episode we will compare Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, two monumental players of our current generation. We'll break down their careers and dispel some myths, change opinions, and give you a new insight into the two players. Both are similar only in the fact that they score an insane amount of goals. Both surpassed the 300 goal mark in 2012 and have continued scoring. That's where the similarities end. Lionel Messi is humble and stays out of the limelight. On the field, he is graceful, agile, and a very integral part of his team. Cristiano Ronaldo is arrogant and vain, leading a playboy lifestyle. On the field, he is fast and powerful. Cristiano Ronaldo began his playing career as a right winger and would play as a right-sided striker on some occasions. He played the same position for Manchester United, but evolved into the left wing position behind two strikers. His position at Real Madrid is relatively the same, except he is closer to the goal and behind one striker. Lionel Messi started out a right-sided winger and striker, and under Pep moved to a more advanced position on the right side of a three-man attack of Samuel Eto'o and Thierry Henry to devastating effect in 2009. He currently plays as a centre-forward. Cristiano Ronaldo has scored 291 goals in 491 games for Sporting Lisbon, Manchester United and Real Madrid. Ronaldo has come under criticism for his subpar performances for the Seleção after stellar performances at club level every year. But the enigmatic winger has been capped 100 times by Portugal, scoring 37 goals. Lionel Messi has spent his entire club career at Barcelona, coming up through the ranks of La Masia to score an incredible 353 goals in just 285 games. Seen as a failure at international level up until 2012, the stocky Argentine has been in explosive form for the Albicelestes, scoring 12 goals in just 9 games, taking his tally to 31 in 76 appearances. In total, Ronaldo has played 591 games and scored 328 goals. He has a goals per game ratio of 0.55 at a rate of 31 goals per season. Lionel Messi has a much higher goal per game ratio at 0.81 and his 316 goals come in just 429 games and at a rate of 37 goals per season. Cristiano Ronaldo's 491 games come at a win ratio of 66%. His win ratio at Real Madrid is higher than his average at 76%. He has scored an average of 28% of his team's goals in his career. At Real Madrid, his team goal percentage stands at 37%. Ronaldo has played a total of 38,118 minutes in his career, and this translates to a goal every 131 minutes. His Real Madrid goals per game rate is 86 goals per minute. This season, Ronaldo has played 2,090 minutes of football so far and has a goals per minute rate of 95. Lionel Messi has won 71% of his games in a Barcelona shirt, scoring 30% of their goals along the way. This season he's won 83% of his games, scoring 48% of his team's goals. Messi has played 27,415 minutes in his career, scoring every 96 minutes. This season he has played 2,043 minutes, scoring a goal every 64 minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo is not a striker and was never a natural-born goal scorer. But the reason he scores so many goals is that he takes a lot of shots in a game. He's taken an incredible 2,475 shots and just 1,057 of them were on target. His accuracy is 43% and his conversion rate is just 12%. This highlights his selfish nature as he takes an average of 5 shots on goal per game. Lionel Messi has an accuracy of 50% as 658 of his 1,324 shots were on target, and a conversion rate of 22% is closer to the average conversion rate of a traditional striker. Messi is also benefited from a great supporting cast that puts the diminutive forward in optimal positions to score goals, reducing the necessity of taking lots of shots at goal, as just 3 attempts on average are required for a goal. Cristiano Ronaldo, being a right-footed player, has scored 67% of his goals with his trusted foot. 18% of his goals come from his left foot, and Ronaldo's astounding ability to head the ball contributes to 15% of his goals. Lionel Messi relies more on his stronger foot as 81% of his goals come from his left foot. 15% are from his right foot and just 4% are scored by his head, which is understandable as Messi stands at just 5 foot 7 inches. However, he did tower over a goalkeeper to punch the ball into the net with his hand. He has also scored 1 goal with his chest. Although keeping records of assists are not part of the laws of the game, organisations and journalists keep a tally of the assists for analysis and other purposes. The definition of assist varies and is open to interpretation. For this video, I define an assisted goal as a pass from a teammate into the penalty area of which the receiving player scores a goal, regardless of what he does after getting the pass. However, if the player receives the ball outside the penalty area and dribbles the ball into the area and scores, it will be regarded as an individual goal. This is a much debated topic as fans argue about the importance of Xavi and Iniesta in Messi's career. Lionel Messi's fans will argue that Ronaldo has just as good, if not a better, supporting cast that provide him with inch-perfect passes to latch onto than the Barcelona star. However, a closer look at the goals will reveal that 48% of Ronaldo's goals are assisted and 58% of Messi's goals come from help from the supporting cast. At international level, Cristiano Ronaldo relies on his teammates more than Messi, as 62% of the Portuguese goals are assisted compared to 58% of the Argentines. Cristiano Ronaldo has gotten a nickname on football forums as Penaldo. A common misconception is that Ronaldo scores a lot of his goals from the penalty spot. Although 16% of his goals come from the spot, 11% of Messi's are also scored the same way. Ronaldo's tally stands at 51 goals and Messi's at 36. Ronaldo scores more goals from free kicks than Messi. Ronaldo, as his team's primary free kick taker, managed 34 goals and Messi just 11. Messi has so few from dead balls due to players like Xavi, Iniesta and Dani Alves, who are usually first in line. The biggest difference between the two monumental goal scorers is in the way they score the goals. Ronaldo's goals are varied, and most of his goals come from dribbling and shooting and running onto a pass from a teammate. However, he scores many goals as a penalty box poacher, getting into advanced positions ahead of defenders to latch onto passes or to head them into the goal. Ronaldo has also tapped the ball into the net 35 times. Messi's specialty is being in the right place at the right time, as 34% of his goals are scored from the pinpoint passes by his teammates. At 26% stands his individual brilliance, as he dribbles defenders and scored 83 goals in the process. Messi has scored 22 tap-ins. A look at the heat maps of both players shows that Cristiano Ronaldo scores from a more varied area and from greater distances. Although typically his goals do come from positions closer to the 6-yard area, he has scored many goals from the 30 to 40-yard range from both open play and from free kicks. Lionel Messi, on the other hand, has a great concentration of goals within the penalty box and around the 6-yard point. This is due to the way Barcelona plays their game. They attempt to work the ball into the area and take their chances from there. In theory, this can create a higher chance for goals. However, it's also the reason why they struggle against teams that crowd the area and tighten the spaces. In these situations, Messi finds it very difficult to score goals and he becomes very ineffective. 76% of Ronaldo's goals have come from within the penalty area compared to Lionel Messi's 86%. The optimal position for both players is just outside the 6-yard line. Both players have scored 64 goals from this position. The mark of a true great player is his ability to overcome the big clubs. This is where Messi shines. In his short career so far, Messi has scored an incredible 33 goals, including 8 penalties, in just 52 games against the top 10 clubs in Europe. He has, however, failed to score against Chelsea in 8 attempts, Inter Milan in 3 attempts, and Liverpool in 2 attempts. Messi has managed to put the ball into the Real Madrid goal 17 times. Cristiano Ronaldo, however, doesn't lag too far behind his Argentine counterpart, with 28 goals including 4 penalties. However, it has taken him 75 games against the top 10 clubs to reach that amount. He has scored 10 goals against Barcelona and has gotten on the scoresheet against all the teams on the top 10 list, except Real Madrid and Manchester United, as he has never played against them in an official competition. Both players suffer greatly in this aspect of their football, although recent international performances have shown a stark change in their international play and has shown how effective they can be. Lionel Messi may have an army of doubters who demand a World Cup trophy to back up his club form and claims of greatness. He has also shown that he can step up when needed. He scored 9 goals in just 16 games against the big teams, and Ronaldo has only 4 goals in 14 games against the big teams. But it is the big stage where Ronaldo has a slight edge. He has scored 6 goals in the Euros and only 2 at the World Cup. Messi has scored 2 goals in the Copa America competition and just 1 in the World Cup. Although Portugal has done much better in international tournaments than Argentina, it is largely down to the team's other players than Ronaldo himself. The winger was the focal point and helped his country reach the semi-finals in 2012, however, but lost out to eventual winners Spain. It was a crushing defeat as Ronaldo didn't get to take his country's 5th penalty in the shootout. Ronaldo has won a total of 9 major trophies and 3 minor trophies. Internationally, he has a runners-up and bronze medal in the UEFA European Championships and 4th place in the FIFA World Cup. Ronaldo has won 69 personal accolades, including 1 Ballon d'Or and 1 FIFA World Player of the Year award. Lionel Messi has 19 major trophies, including 3 Champions League titles and 5 league titles. Internationally, he has a runners-up medal in the Copa America and 3 minor medals, an Olympic gold medal, an Under-20 World Cup medal, and an Under-20 South American Youth Championship medal. Messi has won 80 personal accolades, including 3 Ballon d'Or titles and being the last winner of the FIFA World Player of the Year award. Ronaldo holds more than 15 personal records, like being the most expensive player of all time, fastest player to reach 100 goals in a Real Madrid shirt, most goals scored in a single season in a Real Madrid shirt, which was 60 goals, and 4th in the all-time list of most goals scored in a calendar year with 62 goals. Lionel Messi has broken several records. He is the highest scorer for Barcelona in all competitions, including Europe and international competitions. He has scored 5 goals in a single European Cup game. He holds a record for the most hat-tricks scored in La Liga overall and in one season. He also holds the record for the most goals scored in one season at 83 for both club and country, and the record for the most goals scored in one season for club only with 73 goals. Lionel Messi just broke Gerd Muller's 40-year record in the most goals scored in one calendar year. His tally now stands at 88. So does Cristiano Ronaldo deserve to be counted among the ranks of the greats as Messi is? The short answer is yes, but as far as being better than Messi, the answer is maybe. Cristiano Ronaldo's success is largely down to hard work and determination and his individualistic approach to his career. Messi is pure, raw talent, but the fact remains and will always remain that he has the best supporting cast in the world. That doesn't mean Xavi and Iniesta, but the current Barcelona system itself. It is modelled specifically for him, and that is what Josep Guardiola exploited when taking over from Frank Rijkaard in 2008. In his first season under Pep, Messi scored 38 goals en route to a treble, and the rest is history. He may have scored plenty of international goals in 2012, and not to diminish his achievements, like the hat-trick scored against Brazil, the competition was great in name only. A question arises that if Barcelona are so good at supporting the strikers, then why did players like Ronaldinho and Eto'o not score as many goals as Messi, or were as devastating? The explanation to that is simple, that in that era, Barcelona didn't have the same attack all 90 minutes philosophy, nor did they hold the ball as much. The team didn't score as many goals as it does now, and the scorers were varied. This season alone, Messi has scored almost half his team's goals. Cristiano Ronaldo may have been managed by Sir Alex Ferguson and Jose Mourinho, but there was a stark contrast in the quality of teams as Manchester United and Real Madrid struggled to deal with Barcelona's playing style. Manchester United and Real Madrid both have dedicated strikers to score the goals that Ronaldo can't and to shoulder the burden. Ferguson and Mourinho, being tactical masters, have to chop and change their teams to suit the opposition. Barcelona have one style of play, and that's where Messi thrives, and that is also the reason he struggles against organised defenders and managers with great tactical nuance who have the players that can execute their ideas effectively, like Mourinho had at Inter Milan and Massimo Allegri's veterans, who till some concentration lapses and disputable refereeing were keeping Messi and co at bay. Hypothetically, if Ronaldo had been brought up through the ranks of La Masia and instilled with a team ethic, and Messi had been snapped up by the red-nosed Scot to play as part of a team rather than the focal, history would be very different indeed. Make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and share it with your friends. Also subscribe to the channel as we look deeper into the two favourites for the Ballon d'Or 2012 and a video about Lionel Messi comparing him to the greats of the past. We have lots of interesting football related videos coming up, like a European top 10 standing every month and a list of the most expensive players in the world, measured in gold. If you want any topic discussed, football or otherwise, please leave a comment down below. If it's interesting enough, we'll make a video about it. Thanks for watching.